Hey Fearminimalist, it's Sophia Lark of thefearminimalist.com, providing trauma recovery tools to help women of color heal the mother wound. So maybe you've become aware of the root cause of your mother wound, but does awareness alone lead to healing and resilience? I'm going to share with you the hidden danger of being aware but not doing the work to heal, so keep watching. For the best trauma recovery tips, tools, and strategies, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you'll always be in the know when I upload new content every single week. If this is your first time here, thank you for joining me today. I am a survivor of mother wound trauma, a licensed professional counselor, a certified clinical trauma professional, helping women of color resolve the effects of the mother wound and build resilience. So attachment and developmental traumas often morph into complex traumas that form in early childhood and they follow you throughout your life into adulthood. And when these traumas are left unresolved, they cause you to organize yourself in a way that is adaptive, but that is also disconnected. To take a metaphor, your right hand doesn't know what your left hand is doing. In other words, the trauma creates these varying degrees of disconnection where you compartmentalize the different aspects of yourself so that they don't work together. They run their own show. They do their own thing. They, in a sense, live their own separate lives. So your brain, your mind may be creating images or representations of yourself, the world, people around you that are not accurate. Your body may be primarily responding out of a traumatic fight, flight, freeze, fawn response modes. You may be experiencing spiritual disconnection where you're not able to connect with a greater sense of the world. You may be having difficulty forming and maintaining healthy relationships. Essentially what's happening is that you're not getting your basic needs met because there is no synchronization or no harmony between the mind, body, and relational aspects of yourself. But let's say you've done a lot of work in therapy. Let's say you've done your own self-work. You've connected the dots between mother wound trauma and your current struggle with whatever you're struggling with. It might be anxiety, depression, PTSD, relationship problems, trouble building and maintaining healthy relationships, emotional dysregulation, a negative self-image. It could be a number of things. But you've connected the dots between, okay, because of the messages and the beliefs and the attitudes that were instilled in me by my mother, and they became some of my own ways of seeing myself, so I internalized those. That's where it came from. So I understand the root cause of my mother wound trauma and why some of the ways that I adapted to respond to this type of trauma. That is why I struggle. And so you understand the connection between the two. But then that seems to be where a lot of people stop. I understand the connection between the trauma and what I'm struggling with. What more can I do? I mean, what am I going to go dig my mother up out of her grave if your mom's deceased? Or if you are estranged from your mom and you don't ever plan on seeing her again, you've cut her off completely. People say, well, what am I going to do? It's just going to have to be the way that it is. And one of the things that I want people to know, the difference between healing the mother wound and mending a relationship is that the mother wound, to heal that, only takes you. Mending a relationship between you and your mother or you and somebody else, whatever that significant relationship is, takes two people. And so if you can remember that, I want to heal my own wound and that it is not about her at all, then you can move forward. So my question to you would be, if you said, well, what more can I do? What more would you like to do? What more do you believe is possible as a result of making the connection, becoming aware of the link between the mother wound trauma and your current struggles? Because there is another side to this journey. Making the commitment to do the work doesn't take away the memory of what happened. You're still going to remember what happened. You know that you had this tumultuous relationship with your mother, that she hurt you, harmed you in some kind of way. It may have even been abusive, physically abusive. She betrayed you. Whatever created that wound, you know that happened. So we're not trying to take away the memory. What we're doing is we are rewriting the narrative of your experience. We're saying that I know that happened to me, but here is the newly created memory of my story of survival. I survived it. I'm okay. So you're learning how to respond from an integrated story, from a place of parasympathetic functioning where you can remain calm and relaxed in the face of a perceived threat, rather than responding from that root traumatic programming. You're rewriting that traumatic narrative so that you are creating these memories, not making up anything. We're not making up memories. We're just saying, instead of just remembering the trauma, I need to become aware. My lens needs to open up a little bit more so that I can also remember that I survived and I'm actually okay. And I actually have other relationships in my life that are validating, that are supportive, that have that calm, reassuring presence, that attunement. And that is what I want to take from knowing that I survived. And then I want to create these new experiences around that. So rewriting that narrative helps you to live fully in the present so that you're not constantly hijacked by your past. So the danger of being aware of the pain but not doing the work is that you never get to the most critical stage of rewriting the root programming that promotes health and wellness. You don't get to process through the pain. You don't disconnect those strong negative emotional reactions from the painful memory, and you don't integrate the story. So essentially you stay stuck in the trauma narrative. You do what is called memory looping, where you are fixated on this traumatic root programming that is filled with messages and behaviors and beliefs that keep you fixated and stuck in that emotional cycle that maintains the mother wound. So now you know the hidden danger of being aware of the root cause of the mother wound, but not doing the work to heal, to get to the other side of healing. If you want more tools to help you confront and process emotions that you were either not able or allowed to express during your childhood, be sure to join the Fearminimalist Success community to get the latest training videos, worksheets, and support resources to help you take control of your life and build the relational legacy you desire. Just click the link below to get access to that community. Also, I want to invite you to connect with me on Instagram at Fearminimalist and Facebook at Fearminimalist, where we can carry on the conversation in more depth about healing the mother wound. Okay, everybody, that will do it for today. If you liked this video, hit the like button below, share with your friends, drop a comment below to let me know one thing that resonated with you today. I look forward to engaging with you in the comments. Be sure to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell so that you'll always know when I upload new content every single week. And remember, the sun is going to rise and shine bright tomorrow. The question is, are you going to rise with it and allow your best self to shine? I hope you do, and I will see you next time. Bye.